topic. I'll get on a certain discussion. We trying to do something different here today. Let's see if this will work. Now y'all can hear me. See, now y'all can hear me. They tried to block the volume. They didn't want y'all to hear me. They put me on mute. I don't even see how I got put on mute. So everything I said in the beginning when I was talking, and that shit was freestyle. See, my shit ain't scripted. So when they do that, and I realized that like I was muted, I lose. Did I get muted again? Can y'all hear me? If I'm muted again, man, that's somebody playing. That's somebody controlling my screen. And when people go to mute you like that, motherfuckers controlling your screen, they must don't want me to say something. Motherfuckers must be scared I'm gonna say something. But yeah, they shadow banded me and some more shit. You got the link. Honestly, I ain't got shit for nobody no more. Like, if it ain't my kids, or if it ain't family, nigga, I ain't got shit for you. Nigga, I ain't got no black and mild for you. Nigga, don't walk up when you see me going in the store or something, and you see me come out and you think I bought a pack of cigarettes. Oh, you got a cigarette? No, I ain't, nigga, this ain't Mr. Friendly, nigga. Do I got, Mr. Nice Guy written on my motherfucking forehead or something? Nigga, I ain't that nice guy written on my forehead, nigga. That shit should be erased. Cause I'm through being nice to people, really. Like, You know, the not everybody, the ones that's like nigga, I didn't even this dude couldn't even wait till I got in the car, nigga. He already, it's a black on the ground. He asking me for a cigarette or whatever. I'm like, man, all I got is this black. And then he gonna be like, well, it's a black on the ground right here. Okay, pick up the black. Who is you talking to? We don't give a fuck about the black. I'm not gonna smoke no black off the ground. Okay, that means somebody else's lips been on the black and then they threw it on the ground. This nigga picked that shit up off the ground, nigga, and started lighting that bitch. Nigga was put the smoker right there in front of the store, nigga. Nigga, that's why your lips look like they peeling this shit right now, nigga, because you smoking shit off the ground, man. Nigga, it's certain foods that don't go in my mouth, so you think I'm gonna pick something up off the ground and eat it? Hell no, nigga. Hell no. For real, and then they got fentanyl and shit. Y'all motherfuckers better be careful. Y'all picking up these, y'all call them snipes and shit. I be walking past people and shit when I do be on foot, and I be like, hey, man, you got a cigarette? I just be doing it just to see. Man, I got some snipes I just picked up. Oh, no, I'm cool. You know how many goddamn snipes of Wesley? I guess they call them snipes. You know how many butts? We call them butts. Nowadays, they call them snipes. You know how many butts I passed by walking through here? Nigga, it rained the other day, nigga. They don't care if it rained the other day, the tobacco dried up, the butt's still sitting there, nigga. They smoking rain tobacco and shit. I don't understand it. I don't understand people no more. And I done seen some people, nigga, I done went past people, nigga, and went in like in a store or something and came out, and you still digging in Walmart's trash. You ain't found nothing, you ain't gonna find nothing. They didn't throw nothing good today, nigga. I don't understand these motherfuckers that be digging in the trash for hours. Nigga, if you ain't been in that trash can for hours, like, nigga, ain't it a time limit? I know when we go kick in somebody's door or we to go hit a lick or something, nigga, it's a time limit on that shit. Nigga, it should be a time limit on digging in the trash. Y'all should have a time limit on that shit. Nigga, I don't want what's the name to see me, nigga. Niggas, motherfuckers, they proud. It's some people ain't no shame in their game, nigga. You can't talk about nobody that dig in the trash. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause nigga, say somebody go, nigga, I done seen people find thousands of dollars in the trash. Dumpster divers. Like, nigga, if they hadn't been a dumpster diver, they would have never found that $1,000 in the trash. Nigga, and gave me $200 of it. So, man, shout out to all my trash diggers. Y'all keep on, man, digging in the trash and doing what y'all doing, man. My hearts go out to you because just like certain doctors, certain people can't be doctors because they can't see blood. You know, certain people can't be a fireman because they can't take the smoke. You know, it's just different things. Certain people can't do certain things. So, you know, certain people can't dig in the trash because they can't take the smell. Some people believe cleanness is close to godliness and they just can't take the smell, which, you know, that's a contradiction because it said we came from the dirt. So I guess like when they say cleanness is close to godliness, it's not talking about like just the dirt, like it's other dirt, it's other filth. Like the real filth is sin. Sin is a when the Bible go to talking about dirt, cleanness is close to godliness. That's because God took the dirt, nigga, and then he made us out of it. So hell yeah, cleanness is close to godliness, and that in God's eyes. That don't mean that walk around and be a dirty motherfucker, you know what I mean? Shit, that don't mean not wash your ass, nigga. Shit. I know we came from the dirt, you know. But it's a such thing called the filth of sin, like like lust of the eyes. That's got to get all that plank and all that shit out your eyes. It's got you out here lusting over that fat ass that walk past you. Got to get that lust out your eyes when you see. You got to get that sawdust out your eyes when you see a woman with scabs all over her arms and shit. Face look like it's peeling. Look like nigga the sun looks sweating. And man, she telling you she hungry. You hear me? Now had that been nigga, now come on, if that been Cinderella, had that been Pretty Little Red Riding Hood, you had that been Snow White, and it had that been a beauty queen, if that had been America's Next Top Model, nigga, she would have been standing in front of the store. She didn't look all fucked up and scabbed out on her. You would have been more than just trying to buy her something to eat. You would have been like, oh, for real, you out here? Yeah, I'll buy you something to eat. So you would have been trying to take her home with you. You hear me? See, people don't do things out the kindness of their heart. People do shit with interior motive. Nigga, my brother had to teach me that shit. People do shit with interior motive, nigga. People do some shit with interior motive. That's why if it ain't your brother, your sister, or real, you can't even say you can't consider friends. Friends turn on you. I consider people as family. That's why, like, when my brother get with a girl or something, like, nigga, and I called you a sister, and I was like, man, what's up with a sis? Nigga, that's me. That's just how I am. Like, nigga, that's unconditional. That's from the heart. That's the love. That's what you showed me. You know, that's the vibe I get from you. All I can do is go off the energy that I get from a person, really. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you my energy if you don't give me none of your. If a motherfucker walk past you and I can feel bad energy on them or whatever, I'm not gonna give you none of my energy because I feel negative energy already. So it's not that I don't want it. I would give you some of my energy if I could. God is not gonna allow it to happen. I'm sorry. So why you don't get none of my energy, God? G-O-D. Some of these females act like they shit don't stink, or I don't know, some females just think everybody supposed to be cool with them, or everybody supposed to drop at their feet, or I don't know, or everybody supposed to kiss their ass, or, you know, it's people I go around that I don't speak to. Like, I could go to a family gathering right now. It's going to be hella people at that family gathering that I'm not going to speak to because I ain't never been introduced to you, because I'm just kind of like antisocial. It ain't nothing against you. It's because, you know, I got a light. I got to protect, you hear me? I can't let nobody get me out of my character. You hear me? Shit. So, like, in these last days, like, when I do be out of my character, nigga, half the time it be me getting myself out of I had to get myself out of my own character. And I got to. And sometimes we hurt other people who really got the best interest for us when we do that, but shit, we only human. I can't sit here and say, like, I ain't never done nothing to make my mama pissed off. I ain't never done some shit that my mama was unproud of, you know, rest in peace. I can't say, like, it's things that I did and my daddy told me I was proud of me, and it's things that I did and my daddy said he was I'm very disappointed in you, son. You hear me? And that's the same thing with, like, siblings or anybody who really care about you. Really, hey, whether they tell you or not, like, man, I don't, you know what? It's just the day and age nowadays. Whoever that loved one is, he might need you to tell him that shit. He might need you to sock on him because ain't nobody else gonna do it. You heard me? Real shit. He might need you to sock on him because he might need you two niggas to get that nigga to himself, nigga, and one of you niggas sock on that nigga because ain't nobody else gonna do it. You hear me? Shit. I mean, come on now. And sometimes people do shit that'll save your life, though. You just be looking at people like, you know, we can't be looking at just because sometimes, man, tough love is the best love. Sometimes tough love is the only love that you can show a person, really. And sometimes that's why when you're in a relationship, you can't be tender. It's women out here, some bitches out here that like nigga, they just can't beat with no tender ass nigga because they gonna run over them. You hear me? And me, I just can't be with no bitch that I can't. I ain't gonna say bitch, but I can't be with no female that's not submissive to the woman's to a woman's perspective where she's supposed to be submissive. You know, to the perspective of a woman. A woman's supposed to be submissive to. I don't want no female that's gonna do everything I tell her to do. Hell no. But I don't want no female that thinks she gonna tell me everything what to do. So I think relationships, it's one-sided. It ain't no rules. The real relationships that work out is the relationships that got rules and they got boundaries, and that's what a rule is made to be broken. A boundary is made to be crossed. But then the effect on crossing that boundary or breaking that rule or whatever, you know, you suffer the consequences. That's why you see motherfuckers that they cheated on each other. Nigga, they done been separated. You know, cause life took them through a journey and then they right back like that. You hear me? They say you're supposed to cleave to your wife when you get married, you're supposed to become one flesh, but shit, you know, the devil gonna do anything to stop that shit right there. You hear me? Shit. So when a man trying to do right and he want to be with his wife, nigga, shit, she ain't gonna want him at all. And then when the woman trying to do right and then she want to be back with her husband, at that time he got too much other shit going on. He don't want to have nothing to do with her. You hear me? But shit, matter of fact, he wondering like when I did try to take you back and I wanted to have my own shit together, you didn't want me, but now you want me. You want me when I ain't got my shit together, but you want me to depend on you. See, that's what I look at. But when you can depend on me, you hear me? You don't want to have to depend on me. See, and that's a woman's independence. She don't want to have to depend on her man, and that's a man's independence. He don't want to have to depend on his woman. So if y'all both been in positions when God done put y'all both in a position though, where you done seen where you had to depend on that woman, and she took care of you, and you done seen where that woman had to depend on you, and you took care of her, vice versa. Then and y'all not together, man. That's the devil, man. Divide and conquer, man. That's somebody in her ear because they can't get in this ear over her. No, nobody can. They know that. They know they shit going one ear and come out the ear. My light, you can't put no darkness. Ain't no darkness gonna come inside of light. Chris, life coach, you know that. Ain't no darkness gonna stay off inside of me for too long. Man, ain't no evil gonna stand beside for too long. Man, photons be faking it. To try to understand you evil ass people. Excuse my language. Trying to figure out, trying to fit in with you domestic devils. Domestic devils, you hear me? I just be trying to fit in and trying to understand people, but like I see that you can't change nobody, you know? People are the way they are, and that's the way they are, and I gotta accept it. Because if a person know that they got some fucked up ass ways, like, because we all got fucked up ass ways, but I'm trying to change mine. And I want people that's around me that's trying to change their fucked up ways. You hear me? Trying to do something different. So I can fuck with them and relate to the ones that be like, man, ain't that a nigga don't fuck with niggas or a nigga don't come around no more? A nigga trying to do something different. So when a person do come back, a person can be a better blessing to others. You hear me? If I can't be no blessing to others, then what do I need to come around for? You hear me? Why do I need, when I see everybody struggling and everybody need help? even me myself. And everybody that helped me, everybody helping each other a little bit, but then everybody fucking over each other too, really. Just when they have to. You hear me? So it's a lot of love inside of fuckery. You can't tell me it ain't a when you out here in these streets, you're gonna see a whole lot of love inside of the fuckery. But you gotta decipher that shit. You gotta look in between the lines and realize and be like, nigga, is this real or is this fake? And I guarantee you half the time the tough love, the niggas who you probably didn't fought, or niggas you didn't got into it with, or y'all didn't agree with it, that nigga who was cleaning up your house and everybody was talking shit behind his back and saying shit, them to be the closest ones to you. You hear me? A stranger stick closer to you than a brother. I'm just saying. And then vice versa, sometimes that stranger be your brother though. You hear me? Sometimes that stranger be your brother. You hear me? A stranger kicks close to you than your brother. Sometimes that stranger be your brother. How many families that you know, two brothers, one of them went to the penitentiary or something, did his yours, and then they got out. But before they went to the penitentiary, just like on that movie Boys in the Hood, you know how Trey and Doughboy was, nigga, they was the closest, nigga. You hear me? It was them too. You feel me? And then as they got older, you know what I'm saying, once Doughboy, when they caught that case, when he went and did that time, when he got out, next thing you know, Trey and Ricky was the closest. See what I'm saying? Life is life changing, really. He was still, all three of them was brothers in the movie, if you look at it. That's why he told him at the end, he was like, you still got one brother left. Because Trey didn't have no brothers, really. He looked at Doughboy and he looked at Ricky like them was his brothers, really. But you know what? If that was really his motherfucking brother, he would have never got out the motherfucking car when he said, Doughboy, man, pull it over. Pull over the car. If that was really his motherfucking brother, wouldn't have been no exception to get out the motherfucking car and then we supposed to go ride on these niggas. Fuck that nigga. Smoke my brother Ricky. Nigga, if that was really his brother, nigga, that's why he said, man, stop the car. He went on to college, did his life. You see Doughboy went on and got killed. Like if you read the end of the Boys in the Hood movie, and that's just how life is, really. Like he told him at the end, he was telling the story before you even read through the thing. Like he said, man, he predicted his death. He said, man, next somebody gonna end up smoking me. You hear me? That's California for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who smoked his brother. Dude never went to jail. Ricky and them, they ride it back on him. The police don't care. If nigga, you think that shit didn't get back to them? Everybody know who smoked Doughboy. Doughboy smoked the niggas who killed his brother. Police never arrested him. Then boom, somebody killed him, really. Yeah. So they just sitting there letting niggas kill each other. They don't even arrest you, nigga. They already know you murdered him and him over her, and they know that them niggas about to murder you, and they let him murder him, 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 and nigga, they won't arrest nobody. Nigga, they sit back and wait until they can get somebody to say, man, they the head of that gang over there, and they the head of that gang over there, and then them two people right there, they responsible for every goddamn murder. We gonna indict they bitch ass, you hear me? Shit. Yeah, we're gonna indict 4 times for you niggas throwing up the 4, nigga. He ain't never getting out of jail, nigga. Yeah, we think he's one of the top ringleaders into this 4 shit. So we want to lock him up. You hear me? When that shit standing for unity, that shit was to bring people together. That shit was to stop the killing. Wherever more than 3 are gathered, he is present. Four times 3 is 12. You can get 3 groups of the disciples. His 12 disciples, they could be 4 of them over there. 4 of them, they can get in groups and pray together. You hear me? It was 12 disciples. I can name each and every one of them. It seemed like everybody remember Peter when a rooster croaked. Everybody remember Judas. You hear me? Everybody remember them. Don't nobody really remember Bartholomew and the other 12 disciples. Wasn't McDonald one of them? James was one of the 12 disciples. My brother James was one of the 12 disciples, right? Man, I'm gonna tell you this right here. And it ain't a James in the Bible. You could have go to the James in the Bible. My brother James was a saint. You couldn't put a James in the Bible was a saint. Why it was only talk about one James in the Bible? If that wasn't my brother, then come on. Yeah, man, y'all don't even know. And James was always watching the time. Go read the book of James in the Bible. Like James, he always watched the time. James was a saint. James couldn't sin. A saint is somebody that can't sin. Like their brains don't even comprehend it. Like, could you imagine if you never ate from the fruit? Like, it's some people that's artistic, they got cerebral palsy. Yeah, I could say James hit this blunt. He gonna hit it because I told him to hit it. Nigga, that sin is on me because you know how I say in the Bible where a sin don't go over when you don't think over the age of 12. His sins, he was blameless. My brother James never committed a sin, and I dare anybody to say he did. James wasn't blameless. James would cuss you out. James was a sinner. James repeating cuss words that he heard other people say. That's all he could do. And even when James was repeating cuss words that everybody else can say, he couldn't even comprehend that he was saying a bad word. He thought it was funny or something. James was a saint. My brother was a saint. You can't put a James in the Bible if it ain't my brother. He rode on his bicycles. He ran the Special Olympics. He ran to show me where he sinned. James would have died a virgin if somebody else didn't get him, like if he didn't have brothers to get another female to basically like, and God forgive me for that, to think about that. No, I'm not even gonna get into details on that shit. You hear me? But James was a saint, man. James was a saint. And you know how the Bible talk about circumcision and uncircumcision? My brother James never was circumcised. He never got circumcised. And he was a saint. And you talk about people who get circumcised and people that's not circumcised. If you look back into the Old Testament, if you look into the book of, man, we ain't even to get into that, man. I'm giving y'all too much. James was James, nigga. Yeah. I'm the remnant. I never knew my light shine so bright that I could just be in a room by myself and it'd just flicker where the lights is just dim. Everything is dim in my life because I don't let my light shine because I'm afraid that it's gonna burn everybody up. When I don't even try hard when I do music. I don't try hard because when you try hard to do something, it's not fun trying hard to do something. When you relax and you just doing something that's fun, you having fun doing it. You hear me? Can't nobody stop you from doing that. But then when you having fun doing something all the time and you just having fun doing it, and then other people see like, oh, you can make millions of dollars off of this, off your music. Take it serious. I can't take it serious because then if I take it serious, then I'm not having fun. What I'm gonna take my hobby serious for when I'm having fun doing it, you hear me? Then it becomes a job. Then it's not fun anymore. It's a headache. Then it's like you're in competition with you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to climb into high positions. You hear me? I don't care about who else rapping or this rap. I listen to whatever rap I want to listen to, but I'm my favorite rapper. Like, you hear me? As long as I'm my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody else my favorite rapper, then we got a problem. You know? Yeah, I got my favorites, but like Lil Boosie, Kendrick, like it's a lot of great rappers that I look up to. But as far as like rapping, I don't think none of them better than me. Don't I got a right to that opinion? I don't think none of y'all are better than me. What you mean? I think I'm the best rapper there is in the world. Shit. You see the 4-time shirt? Shit. That nigga think he the yeah, and I'm happy with that, and I'm content with that. See, y'all compare me to these other rappers, Kendrick and all these other mainstream rappers, and that just blow my head up bigger. You hear me? Because I say, hey, I'll be making my music on Rap Chat. I know y'all don't be seeing it or whatever. Y'all be thinking like, damn, he in a real studio. I load all that shit up from my phone. I'll be on Rap Chat, Rap Fame, on these little apps making my songs. I'm not in no real studio like these other artists, and I'm just gonna let that be known. Ain't none of these songs, ain't none of the War Money albums was done in no real studio. Ain't none of my music was done in no real studio. It was done using phones. So for y'all to sit there and try to compare me to mainstream rappers that's in $1 million studios until I go into $1 million studio and release a song, which I done been in studios and I got songs that sound way better than the shit I be dropping now. From back in the day, you know, Stack and Grip family. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You hear me? But now I'm a better rapper, so that just lets you know I ain't got the engineer behind me like I had back then, like the iMac and, you know, people that was making beats like back in the now, Sneaky Rule and, you know, Bam, I don't want to leave nobody out, man. Pac-Man, all you people who was making the beats or whatever, y'all know I'm gonna leave somebody out that was making beats or whatever. But man, shout out to all the Midwest beat makers, man. That, you know, even though I know so many people whose beats that got stole, like, you know, people who, you know, people took them beats, you hear me? From them, like, man, especially shout out to Player 1000 though, because I remember that beat hit hard. But then he put the flow to it, you hear me? Like back in the day, like just to be able to hear somebody local to come on the radio from where you from, that meant a lot. For a kid, you being a kid, that made you feel like, man, I can do something. This nigga on the radio, he from my city, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because I always liked the music. I always followed local artists. I always supported the local artists. I'm more of a supporter now than I am a rapper. I do that like that's my hobby. I'm going to continue to keep doing music, you hear me? Because that's what I love to do. You hear me? It ain't just about making no money. Now I make a little money from it. I'm cool with that. You hear me? If one of y'all send me $5 for streaming one of my songs, I'm cool with that. You hear me? Here and there, y'all sending me $5 and $10, or here and there, y'all buying a little shirt or something of mine or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You hear me? I'm cool with doing a show over here, nigga, and it's only, nigga, 40 or 50 people showed up to my little open mic show, and I'm rapping or whatever, but nigga, it's 40 or 30 or 50 people in here. You hear me? Shit, I'm cool with that, you know? 200 people, 300 people over here. I can stay with that, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid nothing to perform. It's open mic, but I still get people still looking like, damn, that nigga should be getting paid. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. You hear me? Shit, I'm cool with that. Because I'm not for to pay you no $100, no $50, nigga, to get in your studio. Now, if you want to put me in $1 million studio and let me record an album, nigga, my own album for free, shit, nigga, you going to make your money back off the album. And I'm gonna make some money back off the album. Now you can include your shit into that. But me paying, I think I'm a good enough artist to say, like, man, let that nigga get in there and put out a couple albums so we can eat. I think I'm a good enough artist. Yeah, nigga, I'm not supposed to sit there and nigga pay you for no goddamn studio time, nigga. I'm a broke nigga. Shit, if you like my craft and you want to really help a nigga out and get him in the studio, a real nigga ain't supposed to charge you. You feel me? That's why back in the day, nigga, we should have took advantage of that shit, nigga, when that nigga iMac was letting nigga was letting nigga get in the studio for free. Getting a nigga, shit, it ain't $1 million studio. It don't matter what type of equipment you got to just make it $1 million. It matters about, nigga, shit, $1 million studio when you got Dre sitting over there. Nigga, shit, well, you know what I'm saying? When you got engineers, motherfuckers that got sounds for music sitting over there, like, you know what I mean? When you got a campaign sitting right there with you and be like, nah, nigga, you need to go back out for now, nigga, spit that again. Like, nigga, that shit go hard. Like, I ain't not, nigga, but say that shit like you mean it, you know what I mean? Now, nigga, say that shit like he mean it. Nigga, shit. Now, nigga, say the shit like he mean it, you know? But a nigga just ain't got the, you know, a nigga just ain't got the engineering and got the, to you know what I'm saying? And that shit was free what he was doing for us, really. Yeah, nigga, of course we try to give him $25 a year, take our little charity and shit that we used to give my nigga. But I used to know that shit was charity. Nigga couldn't afford to pay for studio time and we'd be sitting there for 2 hours or whatever. But really, long as the real Stack of Grit family, they actual group wasn't out in there recording. If my nigga, if them niggas wasn't coming through, on the, you know, the rest in peace, Smart Web. Them niggas, like, if certain people wasn't coming through, shit, I knew that we was pretty much like he was gonna let us just sit in the studio until they had to handle some real, you know what I mean? It wasn't about money. It was being genuine. You hear me? Niggas should have took advantage of that. Now what the fuck I look like paying you to go $50 or $100 to go to your studio and you ain't even gonna give me the same quality that this man was giving me over here for $25 for free. You hear me? I guess I got spoiled too much in the beginning for me to be paying to go to any of y'all whack ass studios. Nigga, your shit ain't gonna make me sound like I'm at. You hear me? I sound better than I do now. I wonder how that nigga would make me sound now. The fuck up out of here. I'm not gonna pay you no $150 to go to your studio. Shit. I know niggas back in the day was using Fruity Loops and they sound better than some of you niggas now. Y'all using Pro Tools. Nigga, I'm like, man. And niggas know I'm not lying. That's why I'm like, man, them niggas was using Fruity Loops and Acid Pro and all that other shit back in the days and shit. Niggas using Pro Tools and all of this new Dynasty and all this new shit. Nigga, and niggas back in the day, you ain't even making songs, just punching in. That's why the music don't even sound the same no more, nigga. Programs didn't change. They think they upgrading and nigga, they upgrading, but it took away the soul and the music somewhere. It took away the thug life in the music. It took away the thriller in the music. You know, it took away the Godfather, the motherfucking man, the mo in the music. It took away the Nipsey, everybody in the club getting tipsy in the music type shit. You know what I mean? It's just so many great artists. We ain't even gonna go fishing. You hear me? It took away the Dolphs in the music. It took away everything that it seems like that's a mainstream is getting knocked off. If y'all look at it, shit. I mean, it be certain people that go mainstream and shit. Nigga, I guess you didn't have no what do you call that shit? Nigga, who told you can go mainstream, nigga? Nigga, you ain't get no qualification for that, nigga. Did nobody give you no approval for you to just nowadays, if you're a great ass rapper and you just was to jump in line and just put your shit out there, there's levels to this shit. They not gonna let you get out there and blow past, like, nigga, you for the blow past ride. I mean, come on, man. Unless you stealing people's shit. That's how Rod Wave did. I'm like, man, how this nigga doing this shit? I started listening to him. Nigga, you taking all the Boosie shit, flipping it around like 2 or 3. You done took a couple of that man's songs on God. I'm the first one who said this shit. Like, that nigga took that shit from Boosie, nigga, and Tupac, nigga. You might be able to get away because Tupac and his mama dead, but you can't be taking that shit from Boosie, though, nigga. You can't. That's Boo Pac, nigga. That nigga went straight to Boo and Pac. I don't blame him, though, nigga. And I'm gonna put the singing with it. Oh, nigga, I'm going platinum, nigga. Shit. I wouldn't have no problem paying Little Boosie, nigga. I wouldn't. Well, that's all the money I got. I'll be happy to say that's all the money I got and give it to him. Just so I can say, Nigga, I gave Boosie 250,000, man. Shit. Ask nigga gonna say, do it again, nigga. Do it again, nigga. Can I do it again? Shit, that's how you can do it again. This time I'm about to really punch their ass in, nigga. I mean, come on, nigga. Because, I mean, that's good music that the world would have never got to hear. But everybody know how hard Boosie go, man. Come on. Boo Pop, come on. Shit, you took that shit from Boosie, man. That's why it's the game ain't. You hear me? You ain't even got no authentic shit out here no more. Shit ain't authentic, man. The real rappers, the authentic ones, we just listen to them for so long. They still our favorite rappers. Like, but we know they didn't step down and they don't even just they ain't active with it like that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't I mean they know they standing down. You know, they giving other people a chance, really. Because if a nigga was really putting out albums like that, half y'all, if the nigga really was putting out music like when Savage Life was coming out, nigga, wasn't nobody listening to nobody else's shit. Nigga, we was listening to Boosie and Webby, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga. Nigga, IND, nigga, that took over, nigga. Like, what you mean? Like, nigga, it would have been hard for you to come out then in that era like you wasn't even going, like, niggas had to wait. Shit. Cause I mean, that's how it is when a motherfucker going mainstream, nigga. When a real motherfucker going mainstream, you gotta wait, nigga. That's like on Mo 3 when he was, niggas gonna have to wait. Once Boosie got back on that song and go ahead and solidified him, like, nigga, he needed to be solidified on that song. Like, nigga, that's why Boosie, man, do the remix with me. Nigga, I'm supposed to solidify you, nigga. That's exactly what he did with Mo 3. He solidified him, and that just, I feel like that, you know, I can't say niggas always a target where, you know what I'm saying, when you at home. Like, Boosie said it even in this thing. He was like, most rappers get killed in their hometown or whatever. That's why Mo 3 wasn't like his artist. If he was still doing his own thing. Boosie didn't want that nigga in Texas. He didn't want him there. Like, but you know, you a grown, you an own man, so you gonna do what you want to do anyway, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock my nigga for doing what he gonna do anyway. You hear me? But even on some new interviews and shit I've been seeing him, that's crazy how he don't even gotta say his name, and you can just sit there and be like, damn, that nigga missed Mo 3. He just said he missed Mo 3. That nigga never said nothing about Mo 3, never used his name or nothing. Like, nigga, he was like, nigga, bring back all my niggas alive. Like, nigga, you could tell he missed them niggas. Mo 3 and his other homeboy, you could really tell that nigga missed them niggas on my mama. I miss my brother every day, like, nigga, so I know how it feels like, nigga, this shit watered down now, man. The game ain't the same no more, man. It's not the world we living in, the music industry. Everybody out here chasing fame. People will do anything now for some fucking fame. 5 minutes of fucking fame. Niggas will do anything for some fame. A motherfucker put on a diaper and walk down the goddamn street with a diaper on for some fame. Niggas, nowadays motherfuckers will do anything for some fame, but I mean, that just shit goes to show you though. You know? But even positive fame don't pay off like the negativity fame. Like, you could do something positive, like I could go take $1 million right now and go let everybody see me, just give it to homeless people or give it to charity, like, and see, you know what I'm saying? And that shit wouldn't go viral. But I could go live on her, nigga, with my pistol right now and go shoot somebody in their ass or something. Like, just walk around right now, just shoot somebody on her and guarantee, nigga, and then some kind of way get away with it. Get away with it. It's all on the news, but some kind of way I got away with it. The nigga did something. I got away with self-defense, a nigga, from shooting this white dude in his ass. You know what I mean, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shooting him in the leg. I'm just saying ass, but you know what I'm saying? Shot him, Nigga, that shit gonna go viral. Cause it's negative, it's on the news, somebody got shot. Everybody gonna go watch that. Now when I come out with my next song on YouTube, long as I monetize that shit and put ads and shit on there, nigga, that shit gonna go viral. You know how much money I'm gonna make off of that shit? $1 million. That's crazy. I know how to make $1 million off this shit. I'm gonna make $1 million off this shit. But that's crazy though. It's negativity. Any video I post right now, and I monetize that bitch and put the ads on there. I don't care if I go through Beehive, if I go through DistroKid, if I go through Spotify, anything, nigga. If that bitch reach 1 million views, if that shit go viral some kind of way because of a mass shooting, or I was off inside this place and I'm the only one who survived and it was a mass shooting. You make it, come on, like some rappers survived mass shooting. Come on, boom. I'm gonna go viral. That everybody, as soon as I put out my next song, everybody gonna be want to hear what I'm talking about. Long as that shit go hard and that shit on beat and that shit go hard, everybody gonna vibe with it. Nigga, I'm gonna make $1 million that quick, really. Just some negative shit. But if I do something positive and give away millions of dollars to the homeless people or whatever, like, nigga, that's gonna go unnoticed. Somebody gonna be sitting there looking like, man, that nigga's a damn fool. I wish I had that money. You know what I mean? They gonna be skipping past my ass. They ain't gonna be watching this shit. Niggas ain't gonna watch that video. Me saving somebody's life. It's gotta be some negative shit. It's gotta be something catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be something that's dangerous. You know, life-threatening. It's got to be in those situations. You know what I'm saying? Man goes back in a burning building and saves 2 kids. Now, that'll go viral. But, nigga, if you know, man goes back in the house and saves 2 burning and he gets burnt or whatever, and man suffers burns, kids makes it out all safe. Man is in a hospital expected to recover. You hear me? Now he ran in there and got burnt and saved them kids' life. That'll go viral. Some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying, but that's negative though. Had that man caught that house on fire, listen to me though. This is the world, this is how fucked up the world we live in is. Had that man caught the house on fire early in the morning, caught it and put out the fire, boom, and they caught that on camera, they'd be like, we put out the house on fire. It would have never went viral. But since the house burnt all the way up and he went in there and saved them little kids, that went viral though. He had to get burned to go viral. You see what I'm saying? He had to go in there, save the kids, get burnt. But if he would have put the fire out before it even burnt up and he still saved the kids' life because that shit would have burnt up and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? It would have went viral. That's just crazy. That's the evil world we live in. The man had to get burned and go in there just for people to be the hero. You ain't the hero if you put the fire out before it when it first starts. Everybody else sleep, nigga. You catch the fire, boom, you put it out, you saved everybody's life. You's not the hero. But you's the hero when everybody sleep, nigga, and nigga, you go out in there and you get burnt, nigga, and you save them 2 little kids, nigga, and you in the hospital with them burns on, you's the hero then. See how you gotta get burned nowadays? You gotta become a victim. You hear me? Even the gunman, the intruders came in the gunman's house or whatever. Had they killed the intruder or whatever, shit would have went viral. But he killed the two suspects that entered this house. That shit go viral. They gonna make him out a hero because y'all ran inside that man's house. But had y'all killed him or whatever, y'all was still on the run in the suspects. Oh, nigga, they would have shadow banned that shit on the news and everything. Boy, you would have never went viral off of that. You would have got 2 cents. What you mean, nigga? That homeowner nigga who went off and you ran off in his house and was trying to rob him, you was breaking in there because you thought the man was gone and he's a homeowner. You're not thinking it's a homeowner too, so he's a homeowner and he know his rights. It ain't like I'm renting this house, so if you come in my shit, I'ma shoot you. See, when you renting somebody's shit, you coming in, I'm coming in, they ain't even coming in your shit. They coming in whoever shit that you renting from. Even though you in there and it's your house or whatever, and your name on the lease, it's still your house or whatever, but they still gonna treat it different if you the homeowner and they came in there. That's an open and shut case. But if you renting, they're gonna look at the traffic, they're gonna try to look into that to see, have he been in your house before? Have he been over there before? Why did he want to break in your house? He must have seen something in there. How do you know the suspect? They try to make you out the motherfucking criminal when you done shot the motherfuckers who came in your shit. You know what I mean? That's the world that we living in, y'all. It's the government, man. It's the system. It's designed so you can fail. Why is you paying for an alarm system and your shit got broke in 3 times? I broke in your shit 3 or 4 times and you still paying for a fucking alarm system. That shit ain't helping you. Where's the ADT at? You hear me? The police show up 15, 20, 35, 40, 55 minutes later. Nigga, I done took all your shit already. Shit. After the police, we watching the police at your shit now. After they leave and write their report, I'm gonna go back in your shit because your dumb ass still ain't came home. Shit. Because I seen some more shit in there. It's still a juicy lick. Oh, we got to 65 bitch. Oh, I got $300. I got that 9mm, man. I seen a 4 fish in the closet, man. I didn't get to grab that, man. I was gonna grab it, but then that's when we ran out. We thought we heard something, man. And we did hear something. It was the police pulling up, but they didn't catch nobody in your shit. They just heard the alarm going off. We came in through the back. You got dogs that don't bite, but they bite the police though. Dogs don't bite. The dogs only bite the police, nigga. So we all in the backyard. I done fed your dog too, man. No, let me shut up. I'm just saying I ain't incriminating myself. I'm just making up a story, y'all. I'm just saying this. I'm making up a story because I done been a criminal. I know how this shit go. You know what? We might come back and break in your shit again next week too. Because we love ADT. We work for ADT. Some people work for ADT, and ADT don't even know they working for them. That's the houses that they get. They only got that little cheap ass ADT shit. Boy, you better get you some homegrown. Get you a dog. You know what I mean? Get you a pit bull, nigga, some dogs, nigga. So when they come knock to the door, they gonna, I bet you they ass get away from your shit. I don't give a fuck what you got. Now when they hear that pit at the door, nigga, they already know they gotta shoot the dog. Nigga, that ain't even worth breaking in your shit. That's gonna make up too much noise. You hear me? They gone. Simple as that. Ask anybody, nigga, I ain't never heard nobody say, man, I got 2 killer pit bulls and nigga, somebody broke in my shit. Niggas ain't even going in your yard, nigga. Niggas getting away from the door. Nigga, burglars running away from the door. He done dropped the goddamn crowbar. What the fuck? Shit. Nigga, you said crowbar, you incriminating yourself. I'm just making up the story as I go, man. Shit. Maybe they was gonna just kick the door open, you know? Shit. I done tried to kick my own door open when I lost the keys, nigga. I could not kick that bitch open. Have you ever lost the keys to your own door and staggered in? You came from the bar or something and you was drunk. You like, I'm about to kick this motherfucking door in, man. Because you don't want to break through the window, so you think you just going to kick it out the hinges or something. And then you can't kick that motherfucker in. My door was made out of metal. I couldn't kick that bitch in. The whole frame of the door metal. The metal doors were, nigga, you ain't getting that motherfucker kicking that bitch in unless you kick that whole frame off of there. Unless you can break that frame off of that wood. Nigga, you ain't, it's not for to kick that bitch in. You hear me? Shit. Somebody taught me some shit though, nigga. Boy, I turn around backwards. Hey, when I'm trying to kick your shit, if I'm trying to kick some shit forward, I don't know, it's more force going backwards. You know, the bottom of the doors seem to give in, the metal doors. We'll dent that shit in, bottom of the door be bent like a flying pancake and shit. Like, damn, they bent my goddamn door like a hook. Boy, them was some thieves. Them was some real burglars. Them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about getting caught. Because when you out there doing that type of shit, you can't be worried about getting caught in my mind. That's why people be like, he gonna get caught. I hate people who do that shit. You hear me? I ain't got caught. Nigga, I done got away with 60, 70, 80, 90. Boy, niggas be praying on your downfall, nigga, when you on the road, don't they? Nigga, when you done got away with everything. Nigga, when you done ran up them numbers, niggas be praying on your downfall, man. They gonna get them niggas, man. Them niggas can't keep on. Them niggas can't keep on scoring like that, nigga. That's just like the NBA. Niggas don't like to see you scoring when you doing numbers. Kobe and Shaq, man, them niggas can't, nigga, man, hey, shit. Steph Curry can't get another ring, nigga. Come on, nigga. You have everybody in the NBA against you. We gonna double team him. We gonna foul him, nigga. Man, I'm gonna clip his ass, nigga. We gonna twist his ankle. We gonna be out for the season, nigga. Nigga, I done seen them playing games, nigga. In the finals games, nigga, I would have been ready to fight. Nigga, I could have been an Oklahoma City Thunder player. Nigga, I would have been ready to fight. Nigga, I would have been telling KD nigga, we cannot let them niggas come back not from no series and we got them up like that. And then I'll be goddamn jolly. Nigga, Kevin Durant go play for the motherfucking Warriors the next year. That's what really made him just look like he threw the game, though. How the fuck y'all let them come back and win and then you playing for them next year, nigga? I don't know what Mazzarelli told him down there on the court. I seen E40 down there at the court side, man. And I seen him say something, nigga. And I never seen KD make another shot, man. He must have laid down there 3 straight laws. Like, nigga, KD, that shit ain't fair, man. You need to be playing for us. Come to the bank. Niggas be wanting to fight you because they see that you cool with the millionaires. You cool with this nigga and he's a multi-millionaire. Niggas want to fight you because they see NBA YoungBoy talking to you. I gotta be somebody important. And I never really, only thing, and I ain't never had no conversation with him. He checked me. I can say he checked me. I took it with a grain of salt. You hear me? Reason why I took it with a grain of salt because he knew everything about me. He knew everything about me, and he knew I looked up to him as a rapper. And that's why I feel like it's some of my fault that he was like, I'm not the Tupac of this generation. Cause I be screaming like, man, he like the Tupac of this new generation. Like, nigga, he'd be like, nigga, I'm the NBA YoungBoy of this new generation, which is true. You know what I mean? So I just want to clear that shit up with my peoples. And he had commented on one of my posts or some shit. Then somebody got my phone, and erased that shit. Shit bitches do. Then motherfuckers be like, man, I don't believe that. Let me see it. Then nigga be right there in your face talking about he don't believe that. Let me see it. Boy, whatever. Well, you know what's crazy to me is to see a real motherfucker though. Niggas that get millions of dollars and they still get out here in these streets, nigga, and to jeopardize it all. Nigga don't give a fuck about money, man. Them type of people go to heaven. I'm just gonna say it. Some of these rappers that people, all these rappers, them be the main ones that we be screaming, that everybody screaming going to hell. Them gonna be the main ones that's going to heaven. The demons, the ones that y'all say is the demons in their music and they going to hell. This is the Holy Spirit speaking through me, man. Some of them people going to heaven. Cause some of the lyrics and the words and half the songs that them people do, it comes from their heart. They can't help but to let their heart out. And when you point your heart out to the world, if you really listen to some of these rappers, they know the world love is on, so they ain't pouring their heart out to the world. They pouring their heart out to God. I'll be listening to some of these rappers and I'll be like, man, who is he talking to? Besides the people, like, well, because you know God listening to everything that we saying. And rappers know that, us rappers know that God listens to everything that we saying. So I understand the ones that's just blunt. And they don't sugarcoat nothing. You hear me? So that's why I fucks with the rappers, you know, them type of rappers. I shouldn't have to name none of them, you know, like Zero, King of the Ghetto. Them, like, that's one of my favorite rappers too. Like, nigga, I listen to Zero because, you know, ain't nobody really metaphorically putting the metaphors down there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like underground. That's the underground King of the Ghetto, you know? Shit. You know, I gotta give my favorite rappers their flowers here while I'm here. So shit. Like, I respect that shit Ice Cube said when he was like, that nigga did take down 4. He took down all of them motherfuckers. Like, nigga, that was one of the hardest diss. No Vaseline is one of the hardest diss songs there is, nigga. It'd take motherfuckers like my day one. It'd take like Sigmate. I bet you agree with me, Frazier. Even since me and that nigga was kids, we did comedy. You know, me and you always had a lot in common, bro. Because you was always doing comedy. And even back then, you the one kind of got me to that rapping shit. Because you know, your uncle used to take us, man, what was your uncle's name? It'll come to me. Man, that shit gotta come to me. But I remember he used to come and we used to go to like the record stores. He was the only one back then I used to know. We used to go when you could buy the tapes. Nigga, I remember when you went and got that Predator. That's when the Predator first came out, nigga. We was listening to that Ice Cube and I can't think of who else. Oh yeah, that Spice One, nigga. You turned me on to Spice One, nigga. I got that Spice One. I remember you got that Predator. I got that. Was a heart in the bushes? No, I got the 9 in the tech in the bushes. Heart trigger got no heart, nigga. That's that Spice One, nigga. The trigger got no heart. Nigga, that's back in the day, nigga. Like nigga, Spice One and MJG and 8 Ball, and you know that's when you had the Regulator, Predator, Mount Up. It was a clear black night. You know, back when the hip hop was taking off, like, I ain't saying it ain't taking off still. It ain't. It seemed like hip hop was taking off even after Pac died, like, back in that era. You hear me? Now it seems like it's a standstill. Like, you hear me? It seemed like rapping was even still taking off It took COVID. It seemed like COVID put this shit at a standstill, man. A straight motherfucking standstill. You a rapper? Let me pin this motherfucking comment up here. Pin this message. Since you gonna say I'm on.